In our last video, we visited some friends in Cortez, Colorado, went to the Canyons of the Ancients Museum, and of course ate at a great little restaurant. Back in Pagosa Springs, we went on a beautiful downtown bike ride, and yes, donuts. This week,
so we're going to after Catfish, we'll have FroYo.
We're not going there today.
Oh, hell, we are. Sorry about it.
What can I say? I think we're going to FroYo. After that Turkey, what's it called? Turkey Springs Trail issue that I had last year. Yeah, I'm being very cautious. Man, I hate starting a trail when you're not sure where the starting point is. Maybe I should take this other one. You are here. How hard could that be?
We're leaving because there's a pre-evacuation to a fire.
We were going to go east because there's a big check for the fire in New Mexico.
Really nice. And by the way, y'all,
I'm Gail.
This is Gail. Yeah, he's got the name tag and everything. It's in the bus. And I'm Scott. So just so you'll know.
FYI. There's a backstory. She will tell you.
Teddy's staying. He's right there.
Teddy's staying.
As you heard a while ago, we're in a pre-evacuation stage for the fire, the oak fire. And we have been discussing what we're going to do. This is a first. I went back to the hospital. This is our favorite place. We're at the San Juan Eatery. Sassy Alfredo with blackened chicken. And Mark got a hamburger. Very good. As you can see, we've gotten different dishes here, but our fave is the catfish and hush puppies. San Juan Eatery is a 5 out of 5 in our book.
So we're going to after Catfish, we'll have FroYo.
We're not going there today.
Oh, hell, we are. Sorry about it.
What can I say? I think we're going to FroYo.
Yeah, we're going.
FroYo. FroYo is a place to get delicious yogurt. And I guess you're going to be able to tell that we've been there just a few times. Good morning. I'm at Reservoir Hill. And I'm going to try this out. And guess what? I have my bear spray. I started to say bug spray. I've got my bear spray this time. It's in my backpack. So let's go see how this hike is. It's supposed to be really nice. I think I'm right here. Man, I hate starting a trail when you're not sure where the starting point is. But I'm pretty sure I'm right here. So I'm going to do the green. Follow Tenderfoot. Then I guess it changes to Greenhorn. And that word means owl. It's a Spanish word. And then go around that. Oh gosh. Right off the bat, there's a trail there, and a trail here. I do not see a sign. This is the more prominent path, so let's try this one. Actually, I take that back. The one on the left looks like blue. So, maybe I should take this other one. Guess what? It's only been a few minutes, and there's another fork in the road. That way? Or that way? I think I'm gonna go this way. Golly, they need some signs. My first sign, but I don't know what that means. Is that for Frisbee golf? I don't know about this Greenhorn. I thought I was on Tenderfoot. I think I can go either way. I think I'll go to the left. See what happens. And check out this number on the tree. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Because that doesn't look, that looks to me more like intermediate. I think I'll go back this way. Looky here. What does that mean? Frisbee golf? Jeez. Why don't they have signs? Let's go up towards the gazebo. And it looks like it's all this direction, which is that direction. So we'll go that way. Oh, hello, little dear. I was so sure of myself when I first started this map because it even did the same shape, the same turns, and then it didn't. Well, it's really disappointing because I like to go, like if I do like this trail and I'd like to go the same trail each time, but there's so many, you know, different trails and no signs. It's disappointing to me. Oh, look at there. Okay. And there's a green triangle. Now surely that means easy. No number is on it. Oh, pretty. Beautiful grass. They said they do concerts up here sometimes. Okay, guys, is that supposed to be a cougar or a mountain lion? I don't know the difference. I know what those are. Cougar, mountain lion. I don't know. I'm up here at the gazebo. So I'm going to try to get on this trail right here. So it crosses the service road right here. So I keep going. And 8 and 11, yep. And the 11 is the basket. I'm figuring this out, y'all. And then the blue is the par where you start. Yep. 12. So now I'm right there. I'm getting it. Learn something every day. Here's another map, but I still don't see the "You Are Here" sticker. That would be nice. You are here. How hard could that be? I see the truck, and I'm gonna figure this out. I'm sorry. What does Mark call me? A bulldog. It's so disappointing that you can't stay on the trail, or that, you know, there's no signs. So it's beautiful. I just want to be able to figure this out for you guys. And then once I figure it out, I'll map it on all trails. So then everybody will know. Everybody in the world. It says that I went 1.8 miles, and I didn't start it right at the beginning, so I would easily say it was 2 miles. And go home and fix some, let's see, what am I gonna fix? Chicken salad. How about that? Yeah. By the way, for those of you who hadn't seen bear spray, because I hadn't. I mean, I've seen it on YouTube channels, but not kind of like up close. But up in this area, I mean, you can get it at Walmart, and that's where I got this one. And this is what it is. Yep. You pull that and press it. Hope I never need it. Progress. And they're laying cement down there, but you can't see it. Well, you can't see the sign on top, but it's up there. Oh, there it is. This is a fantastic little place. Come early or you won't get a seat. The Rose is another one of our hot spots, as you can tell from all these dishes. They serve breakfast and lunch all day, but guess who loves their pancakes and eggs, as you see. Now don't confuse the Rose with Rosie's Pizzeria. Oh, you gotta try this place.
No, I do need a fork.
You need a fork? Okay, hang on. And look at my calzone. Spinach and mushroom. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Mark,
and what are
that's
these?
A good looking pizza. Those are panini.
Paninis.
Let me see. I'm gonna find out which one's mine.
What is that? Pepperoni and salami, or?
Yeah. I think that might be mine. I don't know what kind of panini. Do you know what kind of panini that your wife got, Randy? That's hers. That's chicken.
Oh
that's her
gosh.
Salad. Yeah, and that's her salad over there.
And pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Guess what? Good morning. I'm up at Reservoir Hill again. And this time I am going to go actually on an intermediate trail to the left, because that's where I've heard that there's some wood carvings of animals. You know, we saw one last time, but I want to see what the other ones look like. And it goes more to the top of the hill. Last time when we stopped at that, what would you call it, pavilion area, that was only like halfway. So we're going to try to stay left and go on up to the top. And remember, last time, at least the trail that I was on, there were like no signs, or hardly any signs, which is really aggravating. Gosh. But we'll see. So here we go. Well, here we go again. What I've been on has been a bike trail, which has been fine, but I think I'll go up this way. Excuse me. Don't enter? Huh. Maybe that's for cyclists or mountain bikers, because it's a one-way down, I'm guessing. We'll see. And here's this again, with this beautiful lawn. So this time we're gonna keep going up that way. Okay, I've made it up here, and it's been 0.67 of a mile. If you're wondering, I'm going very, very slowly because I have a little blood clot in my leg. I had an ultrasound done a couple of days ago. Well, probably 5 days ago, 6 days ago. So I'm taking it very, very easy. And see, I've got a compression sock on. I still have yet to see any carved animals, except for that one cougar that we saw last time by the pavilion. So maybe they'll be on the way back if I go by the road. I don't know. Okay, I'm up here. I follow the road. Let's see if I can find that. I talked to a lady up at the observation deck, and she's from here. She does this trail, this hill all the time, and she said the trails are just all over and you won't get lost, and it's not as big as it looks on the map. So I'm still disappointed, though. I know this sounds silly, but I like to get on a trail and have the, you know, the challenge of staying on the trail and getting back and all that. But I guess around here that doesn't happen. As far as the carved animals, the only ones she knew of were the ones that we already saw at the pavilion. And then she said that there's some owls down here by the bathroom. And those are the only ones that she knows of. So we'll see if we can find the owls by the bathroom. All right, we're about at the bathrooms. So now I'm looking for the carved owls. And I'm assuming they're in the tree or on the tree or up the tree. I don't know. I'm giving up. I don't see any carved owls. And while we're walking together, I'd like to invite you to subscribe or leave us a like or a comment. However you want to support us, we greatly appreciate you. we're done. I went 1.6 miles, and I forgot to unpause it when we were up there at the observation area. So maybe 1.7, something like that. My idea of recording the trail in all trails isn't gonna happen. I wish I could, but I don't know. It's just not a thing here for some reason. So I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the trail. Well, hi guys. What are you doing?
We're getting ready to leave.
It's not your day to leave. Hey, Teddy. Hi, Teddy Bear. What's going on?
Going up in there.
Oh, goody! Look. Oh, sorry. See you later.
All right, take care of him.
So y'all are leaving?
We're leaving because there's a pre-evacuation to a fire. And because we don't live too far away, we want to get out of the way so that the locals need to pre-evacuate.
Yeah.
We're not in their way.
Jill just called and told me about that, so.
Oh, he's staying, huh?
Yeah, he's staying. Teddy's staying. He's right there.
Teddy's staying.
Yeah, he's finding his bed.
Is he in his bed? No.
No.
Yeah, he's under the covers and everything.
You good,
Oh,
dog?
I'm gonna miss these guys,
You good, dog?
especially Teddy Bear.
Yeah, because I thought.
Look at this guy. One more look. Hey, Ted. Hey, Ted.
Packaging.
Hey, baby. We sure do love you.
So the governor in Colorado was kind enough to make the fire over here, that's just a couple miles away, a state emergency.
And Mark couldn't
And went ahead and sent over some
There's RV
of the
health insurance
troops,
for RV people.
The National
the
Guard.
National Guard, in to help fight it. Because to our understanding, they've already, the fire's grown so big that the resources that are here locally,
They
just
can't
they can't
handle
handle
it.
it.
Wow.
So, you know, again,
Golly.
we're going to take out and get on the road and make sure
Yeah.
we're out of the way for the people who live here.
And you know, guys, I thought today when I walked outside it was over because I didn't see smoke, I didn't smell smoke, but they were saying that the wind's out of the other direction now, so.
Well, we're going to miss you guys. It was so good to spend
I
time.
know.
We'll get to see you at one of the Prevost shows.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, for sure, February.
$400.
I know, our 8th year of coming up here, and
Well, she said the whole time they've owned the camp, they've never had the issue.
really,
To my understanding, it started out as a house fire.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, it's been
It's so dry.
It's been
Well, they just put them in, what do you call it?
He's working.
Stage 2 of the
Okay, when I get back, I'll
fire
start putting
danger.
it up.
level, fire danger. Yeah,
Level.
yeah, just a
He's
couple
working
of
on
days
something.
ago.
We're talking- But I guess I'll start putting up my plates and my plants.
Start to
good.
pack
He was
up.
about to get in the shower.
Well, it
Start
didn't
to pack
take
up.
me very long for anything together.
No, but I mean my inside.
Yeah.
If my inside's
Right.
done, then all he has to do is unplug, get that, and we're gone.
Yeah,
And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna follow him in the Jeep
Me
until
too.
we get far enough away, and then
Yeah.
we'll hook up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna go over Wolf Creek Pass. Troy's gonna follow in the Jeep,
Yeah.
yeah.
so we can travel a little bit quicker
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
get out of everyone's way.
We'd probably move down to what's it called down here in New Mexico.
There's one in New Mexico too.
Angel fire?
No, right in the town that we
Cortez?
turn. Well, we turn to come up here.
'Cause there's
Oh,
a big fire
Chama.
going on
Chama.
in New Mexico
Chama.
too.
Chama.
Yeah, just stop at
We were
Chama.
gonna go east because there's a big check for the fire in New Mexico.
There's a big
There's a big one in New
Well,
Mexico
y'all
across
trying
the
to
street.
scare me.
I'm not trying to scare
I
you.
told you
I'm
which
just
way to
telling
go where there's no fire.
I
You
know.
have to-
Salida.
You gotta go
Salida.
east.
Salida.
Got it.
Salida, Colorado right now. Great little
That's
town.
right.
It's a lot of
And
like
the town
Pagosa
fire.
Springs. They
Okay.
have hot springs, everything.
It's real
else there.
familiar. I think we've gone through it, but just driven through it. We have
Yeah.
never stayed there.
Great town, good food.
So,
Really nice.
and by the way, y'all,
I'm
this
Gail.
is Gail. Yeah, he's got the name tag and everything. It's in the bus. And I'm Scott. So just so you'll know.
FYI. There's a backstory. She will tell you. Because I'm not actually a Gail. I want to clear that up for the audience.
And here's the backstory on that. If you recall from last year, Mark and I headed to Florida to go to the Prevost Expo exhibit. Because Mark had some family business to take care of, we had to turn around after just 5 days of, being on the road. We just barely got into Florida. We had to turn around. And then things got a little bit better, so Mark felt comfortable and I felt comfortable with me going with Mike and Michelle back to Florida because they hadn't left yet. And I rode with them. And by the way, there's a pretty popular video about being a guest on an RV, so I'll post it up above. Anyway, when I got to the Prevost Expo, it was kind of a last minute thing, and I talked to the organizer before I went, and he said, sure, you can come, no issues. When I got there, I didn't have a name tag, which was fine. He said, just get one, and they had some blank paper, or, blank papers, a little form, and I could make my own. On the, I guess, third day of the expo, there's a cocktail hour, and, everybody's mingling, and we happened to sit with these two guys, and we were just talking, and it was the first time for them to go, and they said, this is kind of cheesy in a way. We have these name tags, and you can tell that there was a name underneath it, and when you look at it in the light, it says Gail Marlin. And Troy said, yeah, and I think mine says Mark Marlin. So we all kind of looked at each other and was kind of like, that's us. So Scott, you're me. I'm Gail Marlin. So anyway, from that point on, we've been good friends and we have that bond now. So when I see Scott, I say, hey, Gail, and Troy is Mark. So that's the backstory.
Mike, guess what? You are sponsoring the video this week, and you are going to do the giveaway.
Hey, I like that idea.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
I think it's great news.
Mike.
So for anyone,
you heard it first here.
New subscribers, click subscribe, click the bell, whatever all that stuff is. But there'll be a very special treat for somebody that does that from a longtime viewer of the show.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Of the channel.
Yeah. Oh, Mike will love this.
Mike,
he'll have a big old giveaway.
Mike, I hope you're working on that, my friend.
Yeah. We're counting on you.
Everyone that has a house here is going to wait to their very last second
Yeah.
to see if they might get it under control and they don't need to leave.
Yeah.
But pre-evacuation means to be packed up, have what you need, your essentials, your medication,
I read it this morning.
your records.
Just like a tornado.
Just like a
Just like a
tornado.
tornado.
Yeah.
Have that ready so you can throw it in the car and go, because 4 years ago in a suburb of Denver, they had a huge fire. There were people literally just left their house to go to Costco. It took over the whole Costco. They kicked everyone out of Costco. They have pictures of everyone running through ambers trying to get to their cars. They got back to their neighborhood and they lost 500 homes.
Believe or not.
These people left and lost all their pets, all their animals, and they just left to go shopping.
Martinez.
These guys
So
Don't
the winds,
tell me that.
The winds
Losing
will
pets.
just, if the winds pick up, fire will
Martinez is
run.
up there
Okay.
about 2 miles.
So
3 miles.
Yeah.
Be ready.
So be ready, please.
Yeah.
Be safe.
It's real similar to what we're used to with tornado warnings. We're kind of ready. We got the stuff in the closet, purse, medicines, that kind of stuff. So
But this is
more
This is not like a
severe.
hurricane warning where you can maybe survive it.
right.
Your chances of surviving wildfire,
Slim.
wildfire can create its own weather.
But for what they're saying,
Yeah.
we're right in the middle.
So
I'll send it
of
to
the
her.
pre-evacuation.
Yeah.
And the reason
He's sending
we're
this to
doing
you.
it is 'cause,
So
what's
you
So I
have
looked it up where
We're gonna
it says
wait for the
Martinez and North Pagosa, and we're right in the middle
freeway,
of
so
this.
they call
The
it
fire's
the
there, and then they have a pre-evacuation.
Good morning.
And what's so bad is all that construction downtown, and there's one highway to get us that direction.
This is tough.
We-
And ready to go?
I'm going to empty our tanks, and we live in Denver.
Yeah, so that's
So
not
we're
bad.
going to get
Let's
out,
go in
and
and
that
eat lunch and
way
decide
the
what we're gonna do.
locals that live
I
here,
sent you the articles.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Thank
what
you.
That's what made our decision this morning, because I'm like, well, if we're, and then this morning he said, oh, the fire didn't spread last night,
Well,
so they're
these
putting
guys
like,
thought
okay,
they
but
knew it.
Yeah.
Well, we live
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We know how fast this fire can run.
Wow.
But my CIO said,
This
what are
is-
you going to do? It's just like,
I'm
Oh,
sitting.
this is-
Evacuation sounds pretty serious.
It does. I've never been in one.
I haven't either, but it sounds like I'd like to know if they're getting it under any kind of control.
Right. What percent is under control?
Right. If they're getting it under control,
very
then we
little
might be able to.
data.
Do you have
Then less it
Firewatch
out.
on your phone?
Yeah, but they
or
don't update
They're
it
not
very,
updating?
They're not
Okay.
updating.
like 7 hours ago.
It's quick.
7 hours last update, which means
They're
they have
busy.
0 containment.
I sent you those.
So they've
I
run
was
out of
reading
their
that this
local
morning.
resources. So the
Can you send
governor
that to
has sent
Gail?
it,
I just sent it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
We're going to miss this guy.
as a local.
We're going to miss this little
I
guy.
know. He's such a good boy.
He is.
Such a good boy.
He is a good dog.
He is
Well,
a great
if something
dog.
happens to Scott and Troy, guess what?
Yeah. We can handle it.
They're going to change their will.
We're changing our rules. So
Yeah.
I'm going to put them in.
Oh.
Well,
They were
if you
packed up last
leave,
night.
then you still have to contact us and let us know.
Yeah, please let us
They were
know.
packed last night.
You're the leader of our village.
You're the leader of the group.
Right.
Well, then I would suggest you pack up and go. If you can't catch a hint,
Right. And it is weird. It looks fine outside.
I know.
let the wind
The wind
change.
change.
I know.
It does that on tornadoes too, right until the time it takes you
Takes
out.
Well, the tornadoes
Yeah,
on the
it gets
back
really
end.
calm, and then it's like you feel safe, and you come
Yeah.
out, and it's like whoa.
And it's
Yeah.
always on the back end of a storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A tornado. Or not always.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Southwest side.
I'd love to know if I'd love to know if they've got it any kind of controlled.
Well,
that would be
let's
helpful.
go eat so I can eat before I
They
drive.
named it?
Yeah, Oak Creek
Oak,
Fire.
Oak fire.
oak tree, oak
Oak Creek
Oak-
fire.
I'm gonna go see if I
Oak
can.
Creek
Oak
Fire. Yeah.
Creek. Okay.
Okay.
The Mesa Fire is in New Mexico, and that's what's
Huge.
huge.
We're gonna go in and eat what she already made. So if I have to eat, I drive, I can have a full stomach.
Okay. Well, she could feed you while you're driving,
This is true. I do
She
it.
could, but she doesn't.
but she won't. Oh.
No, you don't sit there and feed me.
Look at him.
You know what? You need to
I
send
have.
your bus attendant back to training.
Oh.
Brandon's been saying that for years.
That sounds
My
like Jimmy's
Gretchen.
an upgrade training package.
I make Gray a little.
Mike, we're talking
charcuterie
about
tray
you
with
again.
grapes and fruit and meat and cheese and crackers.
I have served
See,
him
this
and
bus attendant
served
No,
him.
you give me cheese and crackers, but
And nuts and strawberries
Put a little
and
you don't
of,
feed me.
spicy
That's what I'm
mustard
saying.
on
you
the
don't want to
crackers
be
with
fed.
meat.
that's what I'm saying. You don't feed.
Yeah.
So spoiled.
Well, he's right,
Okay.
but he needs to take a shower because
You can smell the smoke
He
now.
who?
Felipe.
And then the other
Well, let's go eat.
You've been saying that.
Well, we'll eat and then I can
I
drive.
know.
As you heard a while ago, we're in a pre-evacuation stage for the fire, the oak fire. And we have been discussing what we're going to do. And we've decided that we're going to get ready, do the pre-evacuation basically. Load things that take us a while to do. For example, our bikes. Mark has his e-bike, so it takes both of us to load that, and then my bike. We got to strap it down onto the back of the truck. Mark has dumped and putting fresh water in right now. He's put the hitch on the front of the truck. So that's what he's doing now. And I was going to walk around this RV park, Pagosa Pines RV park, so you can see that it's how vacant it is, that it's kind of vacant compared to how it was last night. One good thing is that the winds are supposed to be very calm today, and the National Guard has been called out to help with the fire. They did that last night, so hopefully they're getting a grip on it. And I say the winds are calm, but now I'm feeling a little bit of a breeze. I'm kind of at what I would call the top part of the park, and we're pretty empty. I'm gonna walk up to the highway just to see how the traffic is. Well, it looks pretty normal. People going to and fro. Here comes somebody, I guess maybe to check in. Interesting. I wonder if they know anything about the pre-evacuation stage. They have a warm dog wash and dry area, which is super nice. You don't see that much at RV parks, I don't think. And I love this little porch area. And I don't know if you can see it, but that's where their trail is. I might put on my tennis shoes. Right now I just have on flip-flops. But I might put on my tennis shoes and walk the trail while we're waiting around to see what we need to do. Here's their laundry room that I know very well. Wonder why. Hey everybody, good news. I know it hasn't been a while for you since you just saw me, but it's been a few hours now. I got an update about the oak fire. It was 150 acres and now it's down to 75. So we can breathe a little easier now. And I know I haven't gone down to the trail that I told you about, so I still might do that. It's a beautiful day. Hello. To get you caught up on speed, the fire was fine. It didn't come any closer, so we ended up staying, which I'm glad we did. But now I got to tell you about something else. I mentioned that I had an ultrasound on my leg and they found a blood clot, and that was down in my calf area. It progressively got worse and it kind of started extending up my leg. The back of my knee started hurting really badly and kind of was turning purple, and my thighs started hurting. So I went back to the hospital and had another ultrasound, and yes, they found that the blood clot had extended up my leg. So because I have this crazy inherited blood vessel disease called HHT, it's evidently a lot of people have it, but very few people are diagnosed with it. So if you have nosebleeds, or you know someone has a lot of nosebleeds, that's one of the telltale symptoms, so get it checked out. Anyway, because I have that, I'm not supposed to take aspirin or blood thinners. The doctors there didn't know what to do, so it was getting kind of serious. So we left Pagosa and we came home early. We got home, we went to UT Southwestern, which is a highly recognized hospital in the country. It's in our area where we live. So we went there to the ER and they weighed the pros and cons and decided that yes, they were going to give me a blood thinner. I'm on that now. Things are going fine, and I'm just being cautious, and I have to go back to the doctor and things like that just to let them, check me out again. Unfortunately, like I say, we had to leave Pagosa about 10 days early, and that's the reason why. So I'm home recuperating. I'm not supposed to ride my bike, which I love, for the chance of falling, because then I may have an issue up here with bleeding. So I have to be just very careful. And I just wanted to let y'all know. So we may not be doing quite as many videos in the next couple of months. Now in what month is this? In January, we've got a big trip planned again. But anyway, between now and then, we'll have some little videos, and we have a huge, huge surprise for you. Actually, Mark does. So see you later. Have the best day ever, and stay with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.